Hello YouTube, Slacker Stacker here, and I have an item that I have been negotiating for, I've been waiting for. It is something I wanted on first sight. The second I saw it, I knew I had to have it. It is made by Skully's Corner, by Bay Ridge Designs, and I will say this, that when I talked to Skully and he sent the object, he did say, phone. He did say that it is a prototype. It is there is only one of them in existence, and it is basically, to me, a bucket list item. It is absolutely beautiful, and I am going to angle down and show it to you. Check that thing out. Oh, that is sweet. It is a lot of people may not know what this is. Everybody knows Star Wars. Everybody knows the TIE Fighters, the X-Wings, the Y-Wings, the shuttles, the A-frame looking shuttles for the Empire and all of that. And I don't get me wrong, I love Star Wars stuff, and Skully has got to be one of the biggest experts on it. He pours these awesome TIE Fighters, X-Wings, everything mentioned above. He does Stormtroopers, he does a Chewbacca, which is just awesome, along with Bear and Vessel. They do a lot of Star Wars stuff. Skully also does like lightsabers, you name it. I mean, these three, oh gosh, they do just awesome stuff. But very few people know or remember Battlestar Galactica, and yes, I am an older person, but man, I grew up on Battlestar Galactica when I was a kid. I loved it. I mean, you had the good guys, which were, you know, the Colonials in the Galactica. You had Starbuck and Apollo and their Viper fighter planes, the Vipers. But then you had the bad guys, which were the Cylons, and it was a race of robots, led by some emperor who was actually some member of the Cylon race, whatever. But anyway, the Cylons, I just loved those guys because their armor was all like mirror finished. They were just like chrome robots with like this red eye moving side to side, and they really talked like robots. You know, they had that reverberating "by your command" type voice, and you know, they were Centurions. And then the higher ranking ones had gold armor, and they spoke with the same flat robotic voice but just deeper. And I just really got a kick out of the Cylon race, the robots, and their ships. And this is the only one that Skully has poured. And I believe it was his wife Shani who did the striping, the coloring of the engines, the cockpit. But that's it. That is a Cylon hatch fighter, and this thing weighs 8.3 ounces. They actually used the sprue used to create it as the stand, and if you look, the sprue itself has crater marks to make it look like the ship is in orbit of a small moon, which I thought was a really creative touch. I mean, Skully, he doesn't miss a thing. But to me, like I said, bucket list item. I am so proud to have this in my collection. Had to have it first time I saw it. Absolutely beautiful. But if you haven't seen Skully's channel, you really need to go to his channel and subscribe, because this thing is beautiful, but it is definitely not the only thing he makes. Check out his Star Wars collection. You will be completely amazed. It did come with a note. Hey Slacker, thank you for the trade, and I hope you like the piece. We look forward to hearing what you think. Skully and Shani. Well, dude, you're hearing it. I'm just ecstatic over this thing. This, of course, is Skully's COA, Certificate of Authenticity, hand-poured silver by Skully. And there's the Bay Ridge Design logo, hand-poured silver for your collection, made exclusively by Bay Ridge Designs. Each piece individually hand-poured in 999 fine silver. This is a Cylon Raider, weight 8.3 troy ounces. That is a beast of a ship. It is heavy. And this is not the biggest thing that he pours. Trust me, he has got some great stuff up his sleeve. And he did send me some Skully stickers. I already have one up on the board in here, and this one is destined for the board in the shop, or the dungeon as everybody has come to know it. So this will be going downstairs in the shop. Again, I'm just totally ecstatic to have this thing in the collection. The detail that he can pull out of these things is just astounding, and the coloring just accents everything. I mean, it looks like it belongs in the movie, especially if you put it against like a black background. It almost looks like it's in space. So Skully, thank you so much for the trade, dude. I can't thank you enough for this. You knew I had to have it. You could tell in my voice. So thank you so much for the trade. Everyone, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and stack on, my friends.